Today, we'll be looking into what was going through this person's mind the last time you guys saw each other. What were they thinking about? How were they feeling? Sweet and sour, I do see back there. But yeah, I want to look at what they want to convey to you with the unsent love letters. And yeah, this will just be a little quickie reading today. What are they feeling? What they're going to say? The fact that the very first one to come out is a pink card. I think that says something. So even before I read that, I just feel like whoever this reading will resonate for, obviously I feel like this reading, I don't know what that is, but you'll like it, I think, because there's something about like what they show you is not what they feel. So there's some kind of like confusion or like disconnect there, something like that. But like there's something about like what they show you, this voyeurism card. It keeps showing up with oh no, with fantasizing behind that. It's mutual. It's mutual. They want to know everything about you. Yeah. Voyeurism keeps showing up in these readings. Do you see these little eyeballs and a little half grin? But yeah, voyeurism. Oh my God, that's like 2 pink cards. Okay, so what was they thinking about? What was they feeling? In a relationship, somebody could be in a relationship. You know, everything you say sounds like you're talking dirty to me. Oh, zones out while speaking. Although that's interesting because I feel like for some of you, you didn't even say anything to this person, or like you guys didn't even speak. So that's kind of like, I feel like for one, this is like, and that's crazy because this is the one I did see like sitting at the top of the deck. So, but I feel like for some people, like this is literally how this person feels. It's like they feel like maybe you like there's something about your voice or like the way that you sound that's just like very sensual, very sexual to this person, or they just like how your voice sounds. But also I feel like if you didn't even like speak to them or anything and they like overheard your conversation, they feel like, yeah, everything you say is fucking sexy as hell. Flustered slash blushing slash turned on. What was this person thinking? Yeah, I didn't know that I put turned on at the bottom of that, so that's interesting. I was gonna be all, oh, you make them flustered and cute. No, this is different than the flustered card that I have, because this is specifically sexual arousal, obviously. This is the card of sexual arousal. So last time this person saw you, they were, oh, turned on. Invisible string theory on the back of that. Interesting. So this person could have been thinking about like the things that tie you together. Maybe this person is aware of like how you guys might have been like the same place at the same time and like another time or something like that. But for some reason in this instance, it's just making me think of like all the strings that connect you is kind of what this person was thinking about. They're thinking about how you're connected, how well connected you both are. I was not expecting this at all. I low-key was like, okay, this is gonna be shit-ass reading. Don't ever speak to me again, you cunt. Like, we're just gonna have to do it. But yeah, this is very surprising. Flustered and blushing. Maybe you did talk to them and they were like, this is somebody who definitely gets like, I don't know the word for it. Like, it's not shy per se. It's like whatever that is, like flustered, they can't speak. Like somebody's just so adverse to like attention from somebody that they like. Like they don't know how to act. But yeah, I feel like for somebody else, if you didn't speak to them and they were just like in your vicinity, yeah, tempting on the back of that. They were very tempted to do something or say something. I feel like this person also finds you very tempting. Very tempting. Yeah, it says, I think about you while I'm on vacation. I can't wait to come back. So this A could be somebody that you work with, or B, this is just somebody like whenever they do go on vacation, they're out of town for a while or something, they're constantly thinking about you. Like that's crazy, because you know, usually people want to postpone leaving the vacation for as long as possible. So it's like the thing that should be the vacation is not even a vacation to this person. Something could have also happened in this connection back in August, or somebody might have a birthday in August. But I feel like August and possibly July, but mostly August. I feel something significant happened. Also Leos. Somebody could be a Leo. But yeah, it's just like, I feel like this person sees you as a vacation. Says, I can't wait to come back. Like, what kind of vibe do you have to have for somebody to not even want to enjoy their own vacation because they don't get to see you? Yeah, you're top tier, a different breed. So this person, they are really looking at you with like stars in their fucking eyes at this point. Like someone here, I feel like enamored is not even the word that I feel would accurately describe this connection. Like somebody here at the back of the deck, didn't you see that? God's plan. Yeah, somebody here feels like there is something, like with that invisible string theory, there's something beyond what the eye can see. There's something in the background that they are recognizing and understanding is at play here. For some reason, these cards make me think like there's something like synchronicitous, or there's some kind of like synchronicity, or like some kind of like very odd, unusual timing between the two of you that keeps happening that this person is really starting to notice. Like maybe before they weren't really all on the angel numbers and synchronicities and oh my god, that hawk just flew above me. But now this person's, I feel like it's kind of looking at things differently, especially behind God's plan. We have nightmare. You been through a spiritual journey, you know exactly what the fuck that's saying. Whatever was God's plan, it usually sometimes will come across as a nightmare when you're in the midst of something or somewhere you don't need to be. So I just feel like maybe there was something going on between the both of you that like it, yeah, literally just felt like a nightmare to this person. But also I feel like there's something about especially with that, like I feel like you aren't talking with them, like you might be around them but not necessarily speaking to them. Something about that they feel like it's like an absolute nightmare. Grand scheme of things on the back of God's plan. Yeah, I feel like this person's starting to see the bigger picture. I don't know what exactly happened between then and now, but they're seeing something different. Their feelings for you rage like storms, tear down barriers, and reshape landscapes. Yeah, this person, they're in love with your ass. Definitely 100% facts for sure. Their feelings for you are elemental, primal, and unstoppable on the back of that. This, I don't know why that makes me think possessive, like the primal, unstoppable, elemental. Like that makes me think somebody's very possessive of your energy. Because I did say, I'm like, if I see that card that says I keep tabs on everybody you talk to while we doing a reading, trying to see what they thought about the last time I saw you, yeah, this nigga's crazy. But we haven't had it out yet, so we don't know. So it might also be Capricorn and Virgo, or Virgo, I mean. And then that could be, which Virgo? September, I think like end of August, right? And then Capricorn's like January or something. So those dates will also be significant. I feel like this person, okay. I feel like this person also, they were thinking about your sense of humor. You may have said something like hilarious, like we have this, everything you say sounds like you're talking dirty to me. You might have said something hilarious, so it's like they see you as like simultaneously hilarious and sexy at the same time. I mean, a feat. Who is able to do that besides collective? But it's still shocking to them. But I just feel like they see like your sense of humor. It might be like morbid, sarcastic, satirical in a way. But they like really like that. It's very grim, very macabre. And also on the back it has sarcastic / bratty flirting style. Like all of a sudden I'm getting like tongue-tied and I'm stumbling over my words. That's like insane how that never happens in any of these readings until I pull out a card that literally says flustered or tongue-tied. Talking about this person, and all of a sudden I can't talk. So if this person's not speaking to you, I feel like that's partially why. They don't know what to say, they don't know how they'll say it, and they're scared they're gonna like stumble over the words and look stupid. But they really like somebody's energy. It's giving like 3 of Swords, 7 of Swords, like heartbreaker kind of energy a little bit. Like somebody who like a lot of people might have crushes on. I feel like this person like kind of notices that, but it's like something about your style and your sense of humor and like the way that you talk to them is very unique. It also does say BPD charm on there, so somebody could have like borderline personality disorder, which they have a very, very specific way of existing that cannot be replicated. Dropped? Okay. Yeah, we have high stakes. So there's something about like this person was feeling like there was something they had to, I don't know, I keep just getting this feeling of like withholding or holding back. Like something is very high stakes, so they want to do everything right. It could have been even that this person didn't want to speak at the time because, I don't know, if there's like a lot of eyes on you and they don't want to talk. Or like I said, it's just like they feel like they have a lot to lose if they mess up with you. So this also shows me like they see you as like someone of high value or someone of status, no matter what social class you belong to. This person sees you as like top tier. Why? I think it's because of your spiritual nature, especially they're looking at this all about like God's plan, invisible string theory. I feel like you may have like started to have them look at spirituality in a different way than they were before. But on the back of that, yeah, kind of a big deal. They're like this person, when I tell you, the way that they look at you and view you, like they see you like so high above the rest, is crazy. Like kind of a big deal. Like it's really just so much like actually kind of a big deal. Like she's, I don't know why, I just keep getting the feeling like this person like overheard your conversation, or maybe they were like listening a lot more intently than you thought that they were. But somebody here really sees you as like, whatever circle you guys are in, they see you as like that. What do we even have that card? Yeah, you are top tier, a different breed. So like 3 whole different cards about the quality of a person that you are. And I also feel like maybe that's why this person's like not trying to come forward, because they don't want to give you less than what you deserve. And I feel like that is maybe what someone's used to. And so it's like, you know, whereas before people wouldn't care if whatever they were bringing, they're like, ooh, I'm going to shoot my shot. Ooh, I got to do it before. This is the type of person where they will literally lose opportunity and lose opportunity and lose opportunity because they want to do everything perfect, because they don't want to bring something to your table and you think that's the best that they can offer. You know, I just keep in that feeling like someone doesn't want to come to the table with the bread and the fruit and the bananas and the baked steaks and all this, and then they didn't show up with like the entertainment in the background. Even though you wouldn't have ever thought, because they're just like, wow, I'd just like to hear from you, bud. But this person, I just feel like they're very particular when it comes to how they want to approach you. Like they're very serious about matching the value that they see in you. They want you to feel that whenever they do approach you. So we got North Star. I mean, this was not at all what I was expecting. So it is what I was hoping. What a beautiful reading. But yeah, we have North Star, guiding light on the back of that. Like this person literally uses you as like I would say mental compass. I don't know what the fuck that is. But a moral compass, maybe even like, makes sense, I guess. Mental compass. If this is like the person from like these last few readings where they like really struggle with like anxiety and negative thoughts and this doom and gloom, nihilist mindset, really fucking bad. And so I feel like there's something about like the way that you approach a situation, or the way that your mentality is, even when you're going through hard times, like they're taking a page out of that book, or it's like they're almost like looking at how you react because it's helping them to like work through their anxiety and stuff. So I feel like you are like motivating and influencing this person in ways you don't know. And as I'm saying that, I'm looking back at this invisible string theory. So something about like things being invisible, things going on in the background. Yeah, you show me what it is I've truly been craving. Come on now. Thank you, Rainbow, for the rainbows. Anyway, but it's like somebody here is like, I feel like this directly ties to the last live I did, where someone here is like, they were living as an NPC. Like they were on autopilot, NPC as energy through the fucking roof. And it's something about you have awakened them to the circumstances they thought that they were fine with, the circumstances they thought that they could enjoy living in, or oh, I guess this is fine. Like they now see what it's like to like be living versus really being alive. That's what this card makes me think, is there's a difference between surviving and thriving, between living and actually truly feeling the entirety of your soul every day of your existence. I feel like there's something about like you've awake, especially their feelings for you rage like storms, tear down barrier. Like their feelings are very powerful and strong, and I feel like that shocks this person because they have not felt that in any of their other connections. I didn't think there was an option. That's what I'm saying. Like something about this person, they just thought the way that life was just the way that life was and how it was going to be for like the rest of forever. And I feel like something about like you coming into the picture, especially this thing about like how were they feeling about you the last time they saw you. I don't know if you went. So we did have this like I think about you on vacation. That makes me think that there was some kind of like distance between you, or you didn't like see them for a while, or something. I can't wait to come back. So now I just feel like, I saw something that reminded me on The Flash about distance makes the heart grow fonder. And it's like, damn, I forgot all about that. Like I kept trying to say it in all these different ways in my readings. Something about the distance between you, or maybe you didn't speak to them for a while, or they literally didn't see you, but it's like seeing you again that last time they just saw you after some time of not. They're like, oh, that's the shit I need right there. That's the energy I need. Something about the words you say, how you speak. They think you're talking dirty to them. They think your voice is like, it doesn't matter what you're talking about. They're like, I could literally just sit down and do a whole diddle skittle marathon right now. Every day feels the same. The days were together. What was I not just saying? This person was living the NPC-ass energy. They was living on autopilot. They was living as a fucking bot in their bot-ass life with their bot children and their bot wives and their bot parents. No longer. How can I care about anything when the person I love the most is no longer here? What was I just talking about? Something about distance. Something about distance? The days were together. Something was very grayscale in this person's life. They had no excitement, nothing to look forward to, and it's like they were just fine with that. Like I feel like this person just accepted that that's how life would be, and then they stopped trying to reach for more, and then you came around. Like I said, you showed me what it is I've truly been craving. Now we have this about how can I care when the person I love the most is no longer here. So there's something about like they're not around you in some way. I know this one's coming out in the last like couple weeks of the readings. Like we did have that August card that's been coming out since August, where something happened where like it is usually I do readings for divine counterparts, but something had happened in that connection where someone had like not used spiritual discernment. They listened to a karmic and ended up like fucking everything else and creating the distance that now exists between the both of you. So that's interesting how that card comes out. How can I care about anything when the person I love the most is no longer here? Also interesting because I did write that specifically to talk about grief and a past loved one. So someone in the collective may have had someone that recently passed away. So I feel like that energy is like mutual in like a different way. But for that person specifically, they're like, you show me what it is I've truly been craving. How can I care about anything when you're no longer here? Like that just makes me think like seeing you after being away from you for such a long time, it was like, it reignited something interesting. I don't love you coming out. This might be the only card we have clarity on, because that's weird how it says, how can I care about anything when the person I loved the most is gone? Clearly, their feelings for you race like storms. Now we have this. This is making me think about, that's so crazy, because I was even thinking about that card. Even the last time after, I feel like anyway, long story short, I kept thinking about this card that came out in one of the last readings that was from masculine energy that was talking about, I'm pretending like I don't want to speak to you. And even me, when I was looking at my person, I'm like, why is he, I guess he's pissed off at me or something. Oh, I remember that card. Now I'm seeing this. This is just making me think this is what they want you to believe. Because on the back of it, it has blessing in disguise. So we are going to look into that. I think I might be the only one, because I'm looking at all these goddamn cards out here. Sometimes I look forward to sleep because that's the only time I get to see you again. But then they sit here to act like they don't love you. What the hell is this? They're looking forward to sleep? I know how the fuck that feels. I lie awake crying like this. What is this? So this person is like stressing. It started out so beautiful. But this person's like stressing out about this. Like, I feel like this whole I don't love you is like what they are trying to convince themselves because they think that there's something to let go of. That would mean they're not aware this is a divine connection. Anyway, that voyeurism card we have pulled out. Some might also think that you are rather fucking curvaceous. But voyeurism, I think this come out like since I mentioned it one time, it has showed up every single reading since then. So it's kind of scaring me a little bit, especially those eyeballs on there. It's kind of scaring me a little bit, just a tad. This person is, yeah, they want to know everything about you, cowboy, cowgirl. Somebody could, like that style and that aesthetic, but it's like this person, there's something like FOMO is what I just heard. Fear of missing out. This person feels like they're missing out on you, missing out on something. We did have that mutual energy, so I feel like this is something like, yeah, mutual and fantasizing. The energy between you both. Do we need to say more? Do we need to say any more? Come on. You are the mouth. They know that. You know that. You know that they know that. And they know that you know that they know that. What is this? I don't love you bullshit. Yeah. As I'm asking for it, on the back of the fantasizing card, as I'm asking, what is this I don't love you bullshit? That nihilist fucking mentality I was talking about earlier, that your person seems to love. This doom and gloom, woe is me, there's no purpose to anything mindset. Yeah, they still are like literally fighting that NPC mentality. Like, when I just saying they saw you as a mental compass rather than a moral compass, because it's like something about the way that they think is off. And I feel like it's probably because they lived in that NPC-ness for a very long time. Yeah, there's just something about them living in and existing in that NPC energy for so long that it's like, I don't know, it's almost like when you are a spiritual being and you're connected with God in that way, you see the purpose behind things. Not, like you see the full goddamn picture. But you at least know and can recognize when there are karmic things at play, when divine timing is at play, when God has his hand in things and the universe is shifting things around for you and your benefit later on, even if it looks like shit right now. That type of mindset, most people don't have. And I feel like that's where this person's at, where they're still new to this. They're still coming from that autopilot NPC-ass energy where it's like, oh my God, everything fucked up. That means I'm not supposed to do it. Let me quit. No. I've been weird all day. I just got off work and I was weird all night. Okay. So anyway, what is this? I don't love you. Besides the fucking nihilist bullshit. I don't know why. But intuition test, boom, it's the death card. Trapped in a negative mindset. Stuck with anxiety. Stuck with anxious thoughts. I also feel like this is what this person tries to convince you of. Like, see how the words are just, I don't know why I'm talking like this. This person is like, they're like frustrated with themselves, I think. I don't know where I want to put that. But I feel like this is like what they almost want to convince themselves you think also is that you don't love them. But I feel like here, especially, like, yeah, that's interesting. Like, the woman has the chains, like, around her wrist. Why do I keep picking them up like that? I don't know. Around her wrist and her neck, but the man has, like, full chain links around body, mind, spirit, and soul. So something about, like, the masculine energy here is, like, heavily weighed down by negative thoughts, negative mindset. This person's such a doom and gloom person. I'm gonna do this first. Queen of Grains. I'm gonna say what the fuck I thought. First of all, number 13. Hello, is that my favorite number? Yes. Second of all, Queen of Grains, aka Queen of Pentacles. The full fucking package of a woman. Like, she sees that her trading is profitable and her lamp does not go out at night. Proverbs 31. This is what I only just recently found out. People call a Proverbs 31 woman this Queen of Grains. Damn it, I wish I could look it up, like specifically what those qualities entail. I don't have my other phone in here. But it's basically something about like the person you imagine being like the fullest femininist, best version of divine femininity you can imagine. Successful businesswoman, great skin, great hair. She eats natural herb. Like that person, she's caring, she's loving, she's kind, she's trustworthy. Proverbs 31 woman. First damn card to describe I don't love you. This person trying to convince herself they don't love her? Miss Perfection? Who are they trying to convince? Yeah, 8 of candles, 8 of wands. Swift communication. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, it's like either as soon as you show up or as soon as thoughts of you pop up, this person with this swift communication, they quickly shut it down. Like they quickly shut themselves down. Like as soon as they start, oh my gosh, she's perfect. I mean, as soon as they start voyeurism, fantasizing, it's mutual, you're the one, you show me what I've been craving, all that. As soon as that starts, all of a sudden it's, no, I don't love you. They shut it down fast as fuck with that 8 of wands. Swift communication, except the swift communication they're communicating is, that's what they communicate. I don't love you. When they see you, they act like they don't. Whole time, they was watching you from like 50 meters away. Then when you finally notice them, all of a sudden they act like they're not. This person's a goddamn liar, bro. Oh, this person is a liar. A full-on motherfucking lie. What? Young David? The Knight of Chalices? The Knight of Cups? Mr. Loverboy energy? Mr. I got a crush on somebody? Who do they not love? Who? This is what I want to do the reading today. Because I feel like somebody needs that clarification. Damn, do they not actually like me? Damn, do they hate me? And I feel like somebody was about to start back on that shit again. No, is a divine connection. This person is pretending like they don't want to speak to you. Why? Can you imagine feeling like this and not being aware of nothing divine? This person's going crazy. They're literally going crazy. Knight of Chalices. The man who's singing the song to make the demons get out of Saul's body. Please. Especially how this about singing the song. Your voice sounds like you're talking dirty to that. Do you sing their tune? Yeah. You strike an exact chord and harmony with everything it is that they're craving and desiring. And for some reason, every single time that shows up, this person freaks the fuck out. Like I feel this feeling in my chest that just hit somebody crazy hard right now. Like somebody here, goddamn lie, just a liar, straight up. Because I was just trying to flip them because something was upside down. Hello. Hello. But it was in reverse. Who do they think they're hiding this from? What else? I just can't with this energy. Oh my God. I can't. We're going to just have to get there a second. Because what happened, true colors came out in reverse. This person's literally trying to hide their true colors. They're trying to hide their true intent. They're trying to hide how they really fucking feel. It's not working. I don't know if they think it's working, honestly, but it is not working at all. I did not even see the card that came out with that. Are you fucking kidding me, bro? What is this? What is this? I told you this person is a liar. At this point, are they just trying to lie to themselves? Like, I don't see what purpose they still have in staying here with. I did say it's going to be a quick reading. Wasn't I saying something about this person feels isolated? They feel secluded. They feel separated. They feel at a distance from you. This man is holding the ring in his hand and holding on to her wrist for dear motherfucking life. Why? He does not want her to go. And nor does he want to let go. This person, I feel, try to... Because which hand is that? Yeah, like he doesn't even have a ring on that hand. Wouldn't that be his ring finger that he would need to... So that's not even his ring. And then he don't even have his ring on. So it's like, that just makes me think, like I said, the circumstances that this person created to create distance, thinking that that would help them to, yeah, I really don't fuck with her. That'll help me. If I don't have to be around them, then I won't have to think about this. They literally, I think that's why they did that. To try to create distance, thinking that the distance would help them to not, versus what actually happened. The distance was actually the vacation we was talking about, in which somebody's thinking about you heavily the entire fucking time. That was the vacation. Their time away from you was what they was, ooh, I'm going on vacation. I'm so excited. I don't have to deal with this. I don't have to look at the spiritual nothing, none of this. I don't have to change my life at all. I hope they enjoyed their vacation, because guess what? They did not. They thought about Chastity all the time. Why am I freaking the fuck out about this? I miss you directly behind that. I miss you directly behind that. Are we actually fucking for real? Who are they trying to convince they don't love? What is this? Like, I don't know how I thought I was about to pull 5 whole decks, because that's not about to happen. So anyway, last and finally, yeah. What do they actually secretly fucking want? Besides this goddamn lie that they keep telling themselves. What is it that they really desire and crave? They want to talk to you. They want to whisper in your ear. They have a secret wish, a craving, and a desire to be right the fuck up on you. Okay? They want to. Which is also interesting, because the last several readings, when I tell you nothing but heavily X-rated ass energy was coming out of these cards. Some stuff I forgot. I wrote them down. I forgot I wrote them. Like, what the fuck is that? I was not expecting to read that. Whoa. Can I say this on TikTok? Yeah. Anyway, living in the moment, trap, closing the cycle, backstab. Yeah, I feel like this person, they feel like something is like, something about your energy is very, like I said, in the moment. You live by day, nothing really holds you down. You have that kind of like very positive energy. And I feel like there's something about like the way they perceive you. It's like a trap, it's fake, it's an illusion. They think that they need to like close that cycle with you, or like close this out. Like I said, something about this person, they think that there's something off about their desire. They think it's wrong. I did see one of the cards said in a relationship, so somebody here literally might be in a whole ass relationship and they're wondering, what the fuck? Do I be feeling like this about somebody? Yeah. The feelings are trying to guide you to what you need to do. Not to keep trying to hide them and ignore them. That does not work. Yeah, mind games, love bomb, reckless love and sex. Yeah, I just feel like this person was very reckless before. You might have even went crazy on them a little bit. Maybe this is also how they're feeling about you. With that rejected card here, I do maybe feel like for some people, they were kind of seeing you as like, oh God, I'm gonna get away from them. This is too serious. It was never that deep. Like there was something about like they didn't want to like openly acknowledge this for whatever reason. Like I was getting like some people, they were like working in a congregation, or some people were like doctors who were doing stuff with their patients. So it's like understandable, you know, why this person wouldn't want to be coming all out. But I just feel like when push came to shove and like everything came to the table, this person just denies you, and now they're in regret over that denial. Surprise, the regret card didn't come out today. But I'm gonna do one more card from that. Yeah, moving on, letting go, loving you. And this is what I feel you're doing. Is you're not sitting here pining after them, you're not turning around to look at them, hoping that they'll make eye contact. I mean, yes, you are hoping. I guess we can't say that. I do feel like you are hoping, but it's also, you're not living your entire life based on and around the contact from this person because you have recognized how fucking inconsistent it is. Who the fuck has time for that? You know, so it's like, especially I feel like for people, if you did like have children, either with this person or like this person was like meeting your children, I know that's very significant for people with children. It's like, I'm not gonna have somebody in my children's life who's gonna be in and out, in and out. Not I as me, actually I have no children. But someone's like, you know, my children start to care about you. Then I have to keep having you out, then pulling you back in and out. So like, I feel like somebody's like done with that. Somebody's done with the game. Somebody's done with the mind games. This person's definitely playing mind games. And at first I feel like maybe it was like a little, it was cute, it was fun, it was, you know, whatever. But now I just feel like somebody's like, bitch, get it together. Nigga, we grind over here. We grind. Anyways, I'm not done being weird, so y'all will just have to accept it. Okay. I miss making love to you. I will do anything just to hold you again. Oh. Yeah, I want a second chance. Not being with you is killing me. Was I fucking saying? This person is like foaming and frothing at the fucking mouth in desperation because they miss you so much. Hard to believe, I know. Why? Because of the way that this person acts, how they come across. I want you to know it's a goddamn lie. This person literally is lying to themselves. They're lying to you. At this point, they're lying to God, trying to pretend like they don't love you. Like they really, I feel like this person really put this arm's length distance between you, thinking that that would solve all their problems about how they was feeling. Lo and behold, the whole time, it's only cemented the feelings further. I'm not happy. I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without you. For one, what's I not saying? One of the first cards I saw while I was shuffling in a relationship. Somebody here's in a whole ass relationship. But two, in my current situation could literally just be, like I said, that distance between you, whatever it is that they created to where they now feel like they gotta eavesdrop on your fucking conversations and be peekaboo Tom over here, all in your fucking business. Whole time they are not happy where they're at. They're not happy with the circumstances. They're not happy with what they did. I feel like this person obviously wishes they could take it all back. Especially, I want a second chance. But then it's like they're not doing anything to make that second chance happen. So I miss your voice, your laugh, your humor, your touch. I'm in my feelings today. Didn't I say? That's so crazy. Because even like I was talking about how like all these index oracle from the beginning were so beautiful, fantasizing. They want to know everything about you. You show me what I've been craving. And then that quick, sudden shift to how can I care about anything when the person I love the most is gone? I don't love you. Like, where the fuck did that? That's literally this energy of the Queen of Brains, Proverbs 31 woman, to the Eight of Candles or Eight of Wands. They see you as literally the most ideal version of a person and a partner that they would want. And they quickly shut it the fuck down. What are they shutting down? Knight of Chalices, young David with his lyre. Ring-a-ding-ding-ding. This nigga want to sing songs to you. Somebody might actually play an instrument that has strings, like a string instrument, guitar, violin, bass, cello. They may even play the lyre or the harp. At this point, I don't fucking know. But yeah, this person, I'm in my feelings today. Were we not picking that up? Like, it literally was like the feelings were building. It's like they let themselves fantasize. And then it's like when they realize what they're doing, they're like, fuck. So there's something about the situation where they just feel like they can't have you. Maybe now they feel like even more like with that second chance because they created this business. Yeah, I'm on a spiritual journey. You've awakened me. Didn't I say? Yeah, this person's literally awakening from their NPC energy. They're waking up from being asleep for their entire life. They're realizing that things are not quite what they seem. Oh. Yes, I was cheating. Is this why somebody's not being spoken to? Is this why somebody tried to keep you at a distance? Because they thought you was going to snitch on them? Because you knew they wasn't loyal? Or they knew that they weren't loyal and then you found out? Yeah, behind that, you're so smart. You have me figured out. I couldn't give to you like I wanted to because I'm still healing from my past. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of people, this person may have definitely still been in a commitment. Because y'all know I was going to be like, give it the fuck up if this nigga's a cheater. But obviously, things are different when it comes to the card I split the deck to. Oh my god, I'm behind the Twin Flame card. I'm only staying here for my children's. Nothing else? I'm making my way out. Oh my god. Somebody was whole entirely in a relationship. Yeah, I'm not happy in my current situation. I'm miserable without their current situation being some other frothy fucking bitch. What? Yes, I was cheating. Twin Flame. I love variety, but there is something about you I just can't resist. Yeah, that I love variety. Just something made me think this person kind of a hoe. I mean, obviously, yes, I was cheating. Some of this person kind of a fucking hoe. Yeah, I love your swag. You're the whole package. Yes, bitch, we know. Anyway, yeah, I'm only staying here for my kids. Is crazy, bro. What the fuck? But yeah, I love variety. Was that the one I was? Yeah. Something about this make me think, that variety. Ooh, I got all different holes every night. I don't know why that just popped in my head. Maybe that person's not like to that extent. Well, I don't know why every time I see that, but there's just something about you I can't. I'm just like, variety. I don't know. But something about you, they just can't resist. Like, obviously, that's what this entire reading is about. They keep trying to resist it. I mean, it makes sense now. They was in a whole ass commitment. So, yes, that's like, why would they not do that then? Start having all these feelings, fantasize, and then quickly shut the fuck down. Like we saw down here with that I don't love you stuff. Why would they not try to do that then? Especially, I feel like, yes, I was cheating. That could also be like emotional infidelity. Like this person is fully aware that their heart is not in that commitment. And this person is the type of person who would also see that as cheating. What an interesting, when did I even grab this fucking card? Where did I get this from? I'm used to getting my way, but you put me in my place. I keep looking at your pics, and not to mention the videos we made. OMG, I will never delete them. I was not expecting this to come out today. This person, they noted, like, especially like high stakes, your top tier, different breed. What was that one we saw? Kind of a big deal. I feel like there's something about, like, they see how other people interact with you also, and it inspires them. Like there's something about, like, they thought it was one thing with them having feelings for you, because there's like, okay, well, clearly something must be wrong with me, or clearly I'm unhappy in my connection, whatever type they have going on. But I feel like there's something about, now they're with this, obviously, peeping Tom voyeurism card here. There's something about them, like, observing how other people also react to you. And now I feel like they're recognizing it was not just them. They were not fucking crazy. It is not just, wow, did she put a spell on me? Why do I feel so attracted? It's like, oh, wow. Other people also feel attracted to this person? Yeah, it's your goddamn energy. We got high priestesses and high priests in this chat, please. We ain't no basic ass bitches. This person had never experienced that before. I'm stuck on that. I was looking for another card, and I just remembered that's there. I'm only staying here for my children's. Wow. I mean, at least they're honest. But then it's like, yeah, because then you don't want to fuck up your kids. And then it makes sense, like I said, while they're shutting it down like that. So I'm like, is that really the wrong thing to do? Try to push you away. But they thought that was doing the right thing. The whole time, they miss you like a motherfucker. That's crazy. 2 of these, thank you. Wow, that's one that I just put the fuck back up. Another reason I keep saying why this person is not coming forward, they don't want to accept how they feel, and they don't want to look at it. They love being in control. But this, wish I had some. This person feels so out of control when they're around you. This is definitely someone who loves to be in control of their mind. They love to be in control of their moods, even their spirituality, their day to day. They like for everything to move a certain way. Especially this coming out with divine masculine over here. Hello, divine masculine is the emperor vibes. We know those niggas have control issues. And ladies, obviously the ones who operate in the divine masculine energy. We know they have control issues. I love control. Wish I had some? Yeah, they wish they had some control when it came to you in this relationship. Especially this. I keep going back to there thinking that that's the card I'm looking for. It's over here. Excuse me. I love variety, but there's something about you I just can't resist. They cannot control or resist the way they crave you at the end of the motherfucking day. I didn't even see like the second word on here. All I saw was show with all these curtains. So that makes me, my first thought was just like something about you are the show, you put on a show. Like they love watching you, you're their favorite program that they tune into. It's like I said, all this, oh my God, yeah, all this is for what the fuck were they thinking about the last time they saw you? They thinking about how they was over here cheating. They think about how they want to leave their children. They think about how you fucking wake them up. They think about how they wish they could talk to you. They also think about how they keep convincing themselves that they don't love you, knowing that's the goddamn lie. They keep thinking about how they keep hiding their true colors and their true intentions. Now we have show up. I feel like this all this person wants to do is actually show up for you. Be there. But for whatever reason, this person feels like they can't. From how it's looking, yeah. Whole commitment on the table, guys. Whoa. Yeah, just throw time at it until it's a thing. So something about divine timing, of course. And then the last here, second one about control. You get to control so many atoms, i.e. the ones around you and through your body, and even then, just barely. Okay? I feel like this is a lesson this person's learning, is what they can and can't control. They cannot control the outcome of this connection. They cannot control how you reacted to them and their mind games, because you knew they were playing motherfucking mind games. And they thought that you would be none the wiser. Yeah, the fuck right, nigga. Yeah, the fuck right. This is making me laugh. Me, also me. Also me, also me. Yeah, I just like that's also this person. There's something to recognize and accept the multiple facets of their personality. I feel like maybe before they always just thought there's something wrong. I mean, obviously, depression, there's clearly something wrong, and that shows you're not living the life that your body is craving. But I just feel like there's something like this person's accepting the different phases of this connection, especially with that twin flame card coming out. I feel like they're starting to recognize like the importance and the value of these different phases, especially because it's almost like, especially with twin flames, no matter what happens or how things blow up or explode in everybody's face, somehow things still end up starting right back where they left off. Like it's not, we just took 50 steps back and now we're starting over like strangers. Like, no, there's something about like these kind of connections. It's almost like there's been no time at all. And I feel like that's also something this person can't like wrap their mind around. It's like, if anybody else, they would have just quit a long fucking time ago. Why are they not done with me? Why are they not done with this? Why do I still think about them? Why do I still have dreams? Yeah, didn't we even have the whole damn card? I look forward to sleep because, oh my God, that just makes me so sad. I look forward to sleep because that's the only time I get to see you. It's in my dreams. That's like really sad, especially this person's in like a whole commitment. Like, you know how depressed you have to like, I don't know how many of y'all been there in a whole relationship with somebody that you can't move away from and you want to be anywhere else except there. So this person may have actually like ended the connection, especially say I'm only staying here for my kids, nothing else, I'm making my way out. So they may have like ended things or like starting to make that process. It could be people who are just like legally separated is also what I'm getting. Or like I said, if nobody's even like married in the first place, then boyfriend, girlfriend, not anymore. But something about like, that's just very, yeah, that just reminds me of like years ago, some of my most depressing years was like, how when you're depressed, the moment you wake up, the moment you go to sleep, right back again, Sleep is the only reprieve you get. Especially when you get to see the love of your life. You know, it's like, oh my God, I don't even... And then when you start to realize these are actual spiritual dreams, so it's like this person needs that. They needed that, especially with that fantasizing. We did have that North Star guiding light, so I guess that also makes sense why they're kind of like seeing you in this, because you're literally helping to lead and guide them not only through this spiritual journey and this spiritual awakening, but also navigating this situation the right way to like still have hope that they're not doing it for nothing. I don't know why I said it like that, because I want to say it like for nothing, but for some reason I said nothing. Like, it's almost like that's where this person's at. Like, is it for nothing? Like, they're almost so scared that it would be for nothing. But then I feel like there's something in the back of their mind that keeps driving them, because it's like, look how unhappy you are there. Unsent letters. Last and final. This is my favorite part of all the readings. I'm gonna act like I didn't just motherfucking see that shit. Whoa, buddy. Whoa. One more. Wow, that was, wow. That's two, and I don't want to grab them. One more. Truth. The truth hurts, but I would kill for you. You do know that, don't you? What? And this is after this person trying to pretend like they don't love you. This is how they truly, honestly feel. Like anybody who stands against you, anybody who tries to attack you spiritually, verbally, put some fucking shit on your name. This person's ready to fight them, like quite literally. This person's very secretly defensive of you. Like this is so like sweet and romantic, but frustrating. Because it's like you don't know any of this at all, like whatsoever. But it's like in the background, this person is so, it's almost, yeah, like the show up card. I just want to call it the show card. But like what happens behind the curtains? The people in the audience don't know. They're not back there. They don't know who's rehearsing what, who had to change out what, did the actors show up, did they have to switch out? Nobody knows what the fuck's going on behind the scenes. So I feel like that's like, this person also knows that you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. And I feel like it's also lending to this, like, that nihilist mindset, the panic, that devil card that we had, of why they keep, like, going back to this very anxious mindset, because anybody else in their head would have left and been done a long-ass time ago. But what they don't realize, obviously, when they say divine connection, things move a little differently. The patience is a little thicker than usual. Like, didn't I say, this person just really has a problem with their negative mentality. I guess I really meant nothing. I became so desperate for a morsel of your love, but I know it's never come. Shut the fuck up with that. We're not even about to clarify that. We already know what it's about. The nihilist bullshit lies they tell to themselves when they're starting to doubt the blessings. Things I wish I could tell you, not your fault. Truth, move on. Interesting, because the truth card, now it's literally saying truth down here. So something about that, yeah. Not your fault. They want you to know you're not to blame. Like I was saying, with that whole, you don't know what's behind the scenes. You think something's your fault. It's not your fault at all. And also, this move on could be moving on from the events that happened, but it also could be moving on, like, they're expecting you to move on from them. They're waiting for you to move on. They're also hoping that you don't, but then they don't see why you wouldn't. They don't understand why they would be that significant to wait on. Hello, bitch. You're on twin flame half. We will wait for lifetimes for you. I don't need to ask. I knew what you meant behind your disguised words. I've heard those words before. I've seen this before. I know that look. And it has the apple. This came out before. Didn't we see that about like something about a trap? This person thinks like they're gonna be falling for the same trap again, or they're gonna be falling for something again. So they're like, yes, I was cheating. Maybe they saw you and the connection that they have with you as, like I said, emotional infidelity, or maybe I was flat out cheating. I don't know. Okay, all it says is one thing. But I just feel like there's something about with that apple, forbidden fruit. I was also saying something about this connection. Forbidden, somebody's teacher, somebody's doctor, pastor, teacher, preacher, manager, who the fuck knows? But something was very tempting. Wow, didn't we also have that card? You are very tempting to this person. What the fuck? Oh my god, and we literally have the card of literal temptation. The fucking devil card. What the fuck is going on here? They see you as the temptation. Especially, now it makes sense. At first I'm like, well, why would you want to go toward? Yes. Keyword, temptation, meaning to feel as if one should not. Interesting. Especially, like I said, this person in a whole other commitment, they staying only for the children. You are a temptation to this person. So if you was over here feeling insecure in any type of way, just know this nigga gets biblical about you, okay? He sees you as Adam and Eve with the apple type of temptation. Like, I could ruin my entire life with that type of temptation. That's how they see you. What's that? Then we had a motherfucking card too. High stakes. Wasn't I saying there's something about this connection that's like, they see it as like so risky. That's like very sexy for some reason. Oh my god. And I said this is a card I said I want to pull it, but I want to put it at the front. This was the last card that came out in the last reading. So interesting how it's also. And then it's just her confirmation as I looked at this last card. I was about to say it's about to be the last card. But I was like, no, I'll probably read the one after that. That one is the last card, and we're about to get to it. I'm sorry, is what they want to say to you. For the way I behaved at the end of our relationship, I know I hurt you. I wanted to be better. Sorry for the way I behaved at the end of our relationship. Yeah, like whatever the fuck. Especially it's saying at the end of our relationship, yeah, somebody here had like a whole full, especially this twin flame connection, you know how the fuck that goes. Somebody literally had like a full-blown, like telepathic relationship with somebody. It ended badly. Like, this wasn't even no whole entire... maybe obviously for some people. I feel like for some, it was literally... And for some of y'all, you really might have been in a whole relationship with this person, knowing good and damn well that they was in a commitment. So, interesting if that was one of those. But the last card... This is usually the last card. This is the card of the twin flames. Anchor of soul. I'll choose you in every lifetime. I.e., who do the twin flames search for the second they motherfucking born? That other half. The one who grounds them. Anchor of soul is somebody who the soul is almost like floating in the ethers, doesn't know where it's going, doesn't know what family it belongs to until it sees that one thing. And it's like, oh, this is my purpose. This is where I belong. That's also what I feel with this. I'm on a spiritual journey. You've awakened me. It's like there was this person living in this NPC energy, the soul just floating along in the darkness and the ethers, going along with what the fuck ever, until that divine counterpart finally showed the fuck up in this person's life. You anchored the fuck out of this person's soul. I don't know why I need to say it like that, but you did. And now it is their time to begin to progress. I think we're just gonna have to end it there. Yeah, you chose someone else. I wish I was good enough. Don't tell me that's the dream card. Oh, come on. I don't know how to not dream with you. So many things remind me of you. This person's looking forward to sleep. Yeah, I've lost you. You were and still are everything to me. Yeah, this person, they can't wait to dream about you, but They know they fucked up bad. Like, they know they fucked up bad because they really, really care about you. And I feel like they thought they were, like, protecting themselves or, like, their image or something in some kind of way. But like I said, with the high stakes, they really feel like they were at a risk of losing a lot. But I feel like it's because they doubted who you were. But if they had just trusted who you were, there would be none of this goddamn distance. So good fucking luck with that.